Okay, so I'll put the clip of me moving this from one bay to the other at the beginning of this video, but I drove it from there to here onto the lift and put it up on the lift to take care of more stuff. I have all the wiring for the headlights and everything going to the other side. Just zip tied right now to check on lengths and stuff. Just zip tied under there. So I bought loom to loom it, and I'm going to do that. Obviously loom it all. My buddy Harry made the aluminum guy for this, and then Tom welded it on, and then I bolted on my Bosch T-Map. And I put these guys, I got these from Dane Thompson at Burn Down Garage on YouTube. Check them out. And it's these little steel guys, and I just self-tapped them in. And I zip-tied these for now, but obviously I'm going to sleeve these too, so it's not directly on the wires. So one of these is the blinker, and then this one is the PWM fan wire. That tells the C6 fan how fast to spin. These are brand new. So I bought this whole K-member coil over everything kit, but it was for a Fox. So I need to shove spacers in here too. It's hard to see, but there's a gap from the knuckle arm or whatever to the 2-bolt guy here, so that wiggles. I have to everyone said just throw washers or spacer in there, make a metal spacer. So swap these on. These are actually for a new edge, and just rough shoved them in, dialed them in there. And got my brake lines on from Finishing Lines. That stuff is beautiful. I'll put the car up quick and show you how it's run underneath. So, this guy's a little bit ugly. I just zip tied it up here in place. We're gonna make a bracket that holds it roughly at this angle, and then I pre-did the wiring up there to run the fan. And check out some of that Nelson chassis work. It looks stock under here, nearly. Definitely not. And then this is the brake lines. I did nice P-clamps all the way up. Look at how pretty it is. Look at that. And then Tom and I were talking about doing the exhaust. We're going to figure out what we can do. I don't know if I want to run both 3s into a single 3, or I think we're going to do like maybe a oval 4-inch. We're going to test fit some 4-inch. Might be able to sneak it up alongside the drive shaft and whatnot. But yeah, it would be cool if we can fit a 4-inch out here somewhere, man. It's gonna be tricky. There's a lot of suspension stuff going on. So that's the big one. What we're gonna do though is put loud valves like up here, and then the exhaust can dump, behind the tire. So that'll be nice also. And then, like I said, here's front end wiring for the headlights and stuff coming through. And I just want to loom it and zip tie it. It's already zip tied, but zip tied with the loom. Fan wire can be shortened then. Got to go through all that. Started to, but that's just daunting. I'd rather just like zip tie that out of the way and make sure everything else works before I keep cutting into that. But yeah, super happy with how it's all going. What a ton of nice stuff going on in here. I just put zip ties on everything. I just hammering out zippies because I don't want like a wire to fall and drive over it on my first drive, or onto a header and burn, or blah, blah, blah. That's all I'm worried about. So getting there. I got a solenoid for the boost control, and I'm going to push lock that guy in. I pre-wired this for 2 solenoids. It's a 3-pin DT. So I can do dome and everything and 2 solenoids if and when I want to. We're going to see how a 3-port works. Maybe try a single 4-port, but a little air tank in the trunk and CO2 with twin ports would probably be pretty nice. I zip tied this for now. Tom and I are going to bend a little steel or aluminum bracket and bolt it down, riv nut, rivet, whatever, to hold this so it's not zippy, boys. Lots of small stuff. And then obviously Tom's going to do the exhaust. And then we are going to do these dumping out of the front fender area. And we're going to do stainless rings for it to come out. And then he's going to build something here that comes out to the bumper. My bumper supports are ripped, which it doesn't matter to me. We were going to do something about it anyway. And then I have these guys. So you make a standoff bracket for this guy, and then you can just push the bumper on. See, they quick releases, and you can just push the bumper and it locks, and they have a little bit of degree of swivel. So you just put the bumper on. It's got bolts for the top. You bolt the top of the bumper on so it can't sag. And then you can put the corner over here, shove the bottom of the teeth into the headlight and go clip. And this will hold the edges of the bumper. Nice. It'll be easy to take off then too. I'll just throw it on the ground quick. But yeah, so we're getting there. It's getting there. I'm trying to not rush it just to get it on the roller because, yeah, I need the boost control, everything else. I need to get my tranny cooler. Yeah, just little stuff every day. It does stop and go on its own. It definitely needs to be bled again. There's a little bit of air in the lines. It definitely needs, I feel like brakes don't work perfect until you are stomping on it and someone's cracking the line. I feel like they have a much better pedal feel after that. I have that guy a one-way, and then I have a pump and everything up there, but I feel like it has to be pushed on and someone needs to crack it for it to have the best feel.